Ah, if only every single nightmarish, painful, life-changing event could come and go as fast as this one did. What can you do? All right, non-existent audience. It's Skwatter from the Sprites Templar back with another review of the game that he's doing. Well, I shouldn't call it review, actually. I should just call it rambling because I basically never talk about the game. But yeah, no, this is the second Western developed and published game that I've played in a very long time. And you know what? I actually kind of like the atmosphere of it. I like the kind of graphical presentation of it, especially the little cutscenes, as few and far in between as they are. I liked, however, how they were. I would have to assume that they were at least 60 frames per second in some of their animation. And the 12 layers of parallax scrolling are actually really great here. And I you see I like games like this, They're short and sweet. They don't stick around for too long. I mean, this entire game was beaten in just a little over half an hour, even with the times that I needed to rewind and see. Yeah, I like this. That's very high frame rate animation there, right? But yeah, no. Really, this is the kind of game where you don't even need an instruction manual. Honestly, like you can just say, okay, there's just some random entity that decides to menace you and change you into some horrific creature from a menagerie and stuff like that, and you basically just have to run around just punching the shit out of everybody. I mean, it's friggin' hilarious, honestly. The enemies in this game, at least to me, kind of behave the same way as spaceships do it in shoot 'em ups, like scrolling shoot 'em ups, like you used to play on the old systems. Like they just come flying at you like algorithmically, and then you just basically stand there and just knock them off the screen. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing here. I was like, what the hell? I can't go anywhere past this, right? I didn't know that I was supposed to get that little orb there, but I had already done it there. And I think I need to either reload or rewind here because I wasn't sure where to go here. But I imagine this game being a whole lot more expansive than it turned out to be because I honestly, yeah, I was not expecting that. Unfortunately, I die several times here, but oh, there you go again. And that's the game over screen. So I'm just like, shit, I'll just rewind, That's what you get for having a 60 megabyte rewind buffer. But especially when the game is only a few hundred megabytes in size. So I was actually kind of worried about that, to be honest. Like, how far back could I rewind? Like, if I just basically sat there, like, letting the game kind of not progress like in a linear, straightforward fashion, but just let seconds kind of tick by in the game. Like if I was trying to figure out where to go from the walkthrough, um, I was thinking like how far back could I rewind, but it hasn't given me trouble yet. So thank God for that sort of thing. But yeah, then it's just like it's good that I figured out how to use. As you can hear, I'm still a little hoarse, but my voice is coming back slowly but surely. So I would say that it's great having infinite health, especially in things like this. Like I gotta say, um, without cheese, this game would be really, really difficult because like there's just shit. As you can see, there's shit flying at you from all corners, from all sides, up, down, left, right, diagonally, and everything. But the good thing is that you don't get knocked backward when you get hit, which is a big plus, especially in a game like this. Like it doesn't have the Castlevania curse where you just get thrown backwards several feet and then you end up falling off of a platform and down a cliff and then you die and then you need to start the level over again. That is if you don't have cheats or save states. But that's why I play the games on emulators and use cheats and save states to my heart's content because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to play them. I wouldn't be able to beat them. I wouldn't have fun playing them, and you know, it's video games are a pastime for me, and yeah, like you'd think, well, you'd have to find different pastimes, and there are better pastimes that I can find other than playing video games, but there are also worse. So that's basically how I justify it. I could basically just vegetate and watch YouTube videos, which is not what I want to do because I've done too much of that already. So, yeah, that's why I've decided to play more video games more often, record them for this channel, just to basically be more productive with my sedentary free time. So, but yeah, no, I like the color quality in this game, and as you can see, the frame rate is great. It's got nice smooth scrolling, uh, especially when I have the RetroArch window actually brought to the front, because sometimes I have a walkthrough from GameFAQs or from other places, pardon me, opened up, and I need to. Oh boy, there you go. So yeah, opened up, and sometimes that damages the frame rate, but what can you do, right? I mean, this is as I said, I'm gonna show you my gameplay with all its warts and everything. Um, I'm not gonna hide anything or hold anything back, like unless it's like something like um, uh, art money. Like sometimes, like when I would click back into the emulator from going into the walkthrough, I would I have my Windows Start menu on hidden, so you would have to hover the cursor over it. So the cursor doesn't display on the active RetroArch screen. So sometimes I position the mouse a little too far down to the bottom of the screen, and I end up activating a program, which then like rips you out of the main window of the emulator, and sometimes it like opens up like Art Money, as I said, would open up Windows Explorer, and then it would show all the other Art Money tables that I've done, and I just said, like I'll show everything, but except things where it's like, that's my own private computer file tree. So I'll certainly chop those things out, which means that I need to deal with the nightmare that is Cyberlink Power Director 19, because it's really weird because in this case I was actually able to use SVRT, or fast video rendering technology, and for the last several other videos, like for Shapeshifter, I wasn't able to do that at all, right? So I mean, like even a video that's like half an hour long, even if it's just got a few cuts in it, uh, then it takes an enormous length of time to render. Like sometimes, like I can have like an entire like hour long video just if I'm converting it from, if I'm rendering it from one format to another. It'll take about 3 to 4 minutes, which is perfectly fine for me. Like I can deal with that. But in other times, like if I cut a section out, or if I have to splice something in, then all of a sudden that turns from 3 to 4 minutes to well over half an hour for the same length of footage. So I don't know, man. Like I kind of feel like I got hosed on this sort of thing. So yeah, I'm probably never going to buy Cyberlink Power Director at all ever again. Um, that is to say that I won't. I won't say that, but you know, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum sort of thing. But yeah, no. So it's like, as I said, some of the characters would fly at you as if they were in a shoot 'em up game, and well, this game has a shoot 'em up sequence there. So and I'm not even sure if going up into those chasms or down into those chasms. Well, you'd probably die if you went down, but if you went up in those chasms, I'm not sure if they'd each take you to a different area. And maybe the walkthrough that I followed from GameFAQs wasn't the most comprehensive, so maybe that's why the game was so short. But after playing it, I just decided to look up a few other video walkthroughs, and the few that were there were completed in about the same length of time there. So I guess I got the full experience for this one, so I would say that that is actually I would say that this chapter has been closed on my life, so I never need to play this game anymore, and I've gotten it under my belt. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what other games there are to play next. I'm probably gonna do a bit of an excursion on the TurboGrafx CD. Oh, yeah, not just another pretty face, huh? Then there's your normal character sprite. It'd be cool if you could play as that for a little while, but then again, that'd just be padding at the game. And I was looking at these credits, and of course, this is sped up at 3 times speed, so I was just like, wow, imagine it 3 times slower. So I just used fast forward here because, I mean, it's literally just credits, right? And then, at the end of it, there were a few little jokes which are cool and everything. Yeah, cheat, that's right. Yeah, buddy. That's what I want to do. Yeah, no, so this game was very enjoyable. The cheats worked well. It didn't stay around for too long. I would say that for a platforming game like this should be the standard. This should be the standard for how long the game should be, because anything else is just unnecessary padding, if you ask me. And I was almost able to type out my full name here, but just couldn't get that E there. But what can you do? So that was Shadow of the Beast. Those are my thoughts and rambles on it. All right, Skwatter out. See you later. Peace.